Okay, so I have one more shirt, or actually, what, two more shirts to fold, and I can start putting them in trash bags. That's how I'm going to actually transport these home. Because I'm going to put them in big trash bags, all these clothes. I've been doing that, and I find that's the easiest way to move clothes, to fold them and then just put them in trash bags. But yeah, like I was saying, I think I do that pretty well on my channel, the personal aspect of it. And, you know, I do the game reviews, obviously, where it's similar to DSP's Hateful Truths, but in most cases my reviews are actually longer than his. And sometimes I get even more specific than he gets in my reviews. And I take a lot of pride in the way that I review games, to be as honest as I can and to, you know, kind of sift through a lot of the bullshit that people, you know, make about these games, such as IGN and GameSpot and these gaming media outlets who are paid by the developers or the publishers of the game to give their game high ratings, and they don't really care about the consumer, you know what I mean? The well-being of their consumer. They don't really, I mean, I'm sorry, but you can't adequately review a game to where somebody knows whether or not they want to buy it in 5 minutes, which is exactly what IGN pretends like they're able to do, and you can't do it. I mean, 5 minutes for a review of Skyrim is, you know, it doesn't tell anybody anything. And although my ratings have been pretty similar to theirs in the past, there's some things where you're just like, it's ridiculous. For instance, in one of the more recent games, Modern Warfare 3, and I know here's where people are going to start going crazy, you know, and thumbs, you know, down with the video and everything, but I've never been one to care much about that. IGN's review, I watched it just because I already knew what they were going to say before they even said it. That's how sad IGN is, but I watched it for kicks, and yeah, basically they said it's the best Call of Duty yet, the multiplayer is the best it's ever been, and they gave it a 9 out of 10, which is absolutely absurd. The game is not a 9 out of 10. The multiplayer is not the best it's ever been. In fact, it's worse, in my opinion, than the last iteration, which was Black Ops. And that multiplayer was broken, so that's pretty sad. And it's just horrendous nonsense, and that's the kind of stuff that IGN likes to pump out about these, you know, about these big name games, is that, you know, they see something like Call of Duty on the front or whatever, and Activision gives them some money, or Infinity Ward or whoever, and says, listen, you know, give our game a good review, and you'll always get early copies, and you'll always get, you know, we'll always give you the perks and benefits of our company because you keep saying our games are so good year after year, even when we know that they're not. And the thinking human who, you know, doesn't play just FPS games, or, you know, free-thinking humans who play any games on a consistent basis that aren't Call of Duty, can sift through that pretty quickly and realize that that's a bunch of baloney and bullshit about what they say about how good the game is all the time. And, you know, that's just the way that these big gaming review companies work. And, you know, it's a shame because people get ripped off, people get the wrong impressions. And for me, you know, I don't do that. I tell people how it is, in my opinion. And yeah, people are going to have different opinions than me. But in most of my reviews, I try to make it as objective as possible. You know, I do obviously have my opinions in there, but I try to make my reviews objective. You know, without bias, and just tell you, okay, this is how the game is. you know, this is how the controls work, and, you know, either I like it or I don't like it, and I try to give you guys good reasons why I like it, why I don't like it, and I think that's pretty unique about my channel, because you can, not only can you hear my game review, but you can go directly watch my footage, you know, and see what I'm talking about, see exactly what I experienced and why I'm saying, you know, what I'm saying about the game. So I think that's pretty neat. That's something that a lot of other people don't do necessarily on their channels. But, you know, I know that it's kind of a watered down market right now on YouTube with people doing the kind of game playthroughs and things I do. There's a lot of other people doing it now. And so, obviously, my popularity is kind of suffering, and maybe it's because you know, according to other people, I don't have necessarily a shtick, I don't have something that I do, you know, that sets me apart from other channels, which, you know, as I've just said, I don't agree with, but maybe that's the case. I don't know. Maybe I'm not funny. Maybe I don't know how to promote my videos well. Whatever the case is, I'm not having the kind of success that I would have liked to at this point. But, as I said from the beginning, I didn't expect to be, you know, instantly famous, or even, you know, after this year be famous. You know, and if I'm never well known on YouTube, then so be it. You know what I mean? I'm having fun. And that's really the bottom line, because I'm having fun. And I think the future is pretty bright for the channel, because I'm going to continue to do what I do, and I think that, you know, good things keep happening. I mean, maybe it takes a while, but good things do happen, you know, such as the Playfire thing, for one. I mean, Ziggy West sent me that invite to Playfire, and I've loved it since I've joined it, and it gives me a whole new way, you know, to communicate with the fans, and to you know, kind of communicate with you guys what's going on. Of course, I only have 14 people who have added me on Playfire out of the 144 subscribers I have, which obviously is a very small number, and again, makes it difficult to kind of get the word out that I want to get, and kind of makes it hard to use it in the way that I had wanted to go about using it, you know. But I think the number will rise. I think if I keep doing what I'm doing, I keep enjoying what I'm doing, you know, that the viewership will increase. And don't get me wrong, I'm very, very happy and very grateful for the viewership that I do have. And I know I have some dedicated people who always watch my stuff, who always comment on my stuff, and it's appreciated, you know? It's good to know that there are at least some people who are going to watch my stuff, and who are going to, you know, who do like what I'm doing, and, you know, that's a pretty good feeling, you know, to have. And so it is appreciated. I might actually have to get a third trash bag to put all my clothes in. I could probably fit them in the suitcase that I brought up. That's one of the main reasons I brought it. Because look, I got more shirts. Excuse me. And here, I got undershirts. I've got underwear. Freaking boxers and stuff. So, and I'm washing clothes right now, as a matter of fact. To go as well. I have towels that I'm actually going to leave up here. So I have towels at home, but like I said, don't misunderstand. I am happy. Look at this. What a great trash bag this is, huh? You pull this fucking thing to tie it. Well, I guess, you know. Wow. What a piece of shit. well, not a whole lot I can do about it. It's just gonna be a fucking mess. Oh well. Look at this. You can't even. Oh my god. Completely fucking worthless. Garbage bag. Completely worthless. Anyway. So that's closed. And there's all kinds of random shit around here I just need to pick up. I guess I'll pick up an Xbox now. Since I haven't used that in the past 2 weeks and I'm not going to be using it tonight. I'll go ahead and pick that up. I have my box here for my controller. My extra one. The one fits in the actual box. Because I got school papers all over the damn place. But anyway. Sorry, I'm under my bed digging the box out for the Xbox. Here we go. Anyway, the point is, you know, I am grateful for the viewership that I do have. It's much appreciated. Thank you guys, because you guys are the reason that I you know, continue to do what I do. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's disheartening, you know, to keep working as hard as I do and to hardly get new subscribers, you know. And sometimes get no new subscribers for, you know, 3 or 4 days straight, and it's a little disheartening, but I know that I have people who are always going to watch, and that's why, you know, I have problems. I don't have problems doing what I do. Well, this Xbox is all scratched up already. It's just, I don't know how that happens when it just sits there and doesn't move, but, oh well. I gotta bring my TV home tomorrow too. But, anyways, like I said, the channel has been fun, but man, have we been through some shit with it. You know, especially the highlight, of course, this year, the struggles with it was when I had to put it on hold, you know, when I had my personal life kind of going crazy, but I'll come back and talk about that.